Welcome to Craft Camp. We're making a 3-tiered catch-all for a loved one's present to put makeup in the bathroom to make available space on the counter. Here we go. All right, these are my items that I'm using. These are all from the dollar store, the product itself. We're going to go vertical on the counter instead of horizontal to provide more space. The single bowl comes by itself, it's $1. The medium bowl is a 2-pack for $1, and the small ones are either a 3 or 4-pack for $1. These are food grade items in the party section of Dollar Tree. And of course, they're candles. Most of the time they do have them. On occasion, they haven't. I'm using E6000 for the permanent adhesive. I also use the glue gun. It's not shown yet. I forgot to plug it in. We'll cover that in a minute. And the glue gun just dries really fast, where the E6000 takes time. So glue gun holds it in place while the E6000 is curing. And rubbing alcohol, that will provide the cleaning of any oil or dust or stickiness from stickers on those products. I do keep the E6000 packaging for any mishaps. It tells you how to treat them and handle them. And this is the product. I played around with it and decided that's how I wanted to set it up. So I'm just kind of prepping while the glue gun is heating up and aligning everything so it's kind of ready to go and in place. And no, shaking the glue gun does not make it heat up faster. I do want to share some items with you from the Japanese dollar store that we have in our area. This is a tin, and I thought my husband could use it to keep his pens in his work bag, and I'm going to put his name on it so if it's lost, someone can turn it in. And these are just little notebooks. I put notes in my job. I like to make notes of things that happen or the particular bus I'm driving. And the other one is for finances. So I'll make one for my husband for work and one for finance, and then me one for finance because I already have a work one. All right, so you don't want to start with the hot glue, even though I did that here. I had to peel it off because it dried too quickly. So there I am peeling it off. So E6000 and leave some spots for the hot glue. And then you use the hot glue to secure it while the E6000 cures. And the weight of the glass can help, but I lightly push it down just to make sure it's squished enough and will hold it. And wanted to make sure that I glue the E6000 sides on the sides of the bowl and not the corners of the bowl. So that's important. I played around with it, trying to decide if I wanted the corners to be lined up or turned a little bit, counter, like the center one being counter to the bottom and top ones. And my kids decided that it would be cuter if it was turned, and that provides a little more room for reaching in those corners of the lower bowl. So that's what we decided on. And I know some of you like straight, and sometimes I like that too, but this just seemed more practical. If she had something bulky, it could go in one of those corners and be easy to retrieve without having to maneuver and possibly break the bowl getting things in and out. You will have the little strands from the hot glue, and the E6000 does that as well. So you may want to cover your surface, and those just kind of roll off. Once they're dry, you can peel them off as well. And I had a lot of fun with this, and I'm glad I could provide something for her that she would enjoy because she loves doing her makeup. And once I had this assembled, I did have to put a weight in the top. I picked it up and tried to move it, and it wasn't secure enough and came apart, so I had to re-glue it. And then I put a candle, something heavy in the top that won't make it shift, and that provides pressure to the pieces so that the glue can just do its job and set properly without being disturbed. So now you always want to close up your E6000 when you're done. Put some Vaseline around the tip so it doesn't get glued shut. But there's our finished product. I'm really happy with it. She loved it. It was for Christmas. So thanks for coming by. We'll see you next time at Craft Camp.